In every generation, people have always had the choice whether to fulfill their own pleasures or the purposes that God had for them. Dear people, life is full of choices. Some of us are very good at making choices, while some of us are not so good. Some of us are very quick in deciding, while people like me are very slow. I personally feel very difficult to choose from the menu card when I'm sitting in a restaurant. But when it comes to our life, we should be very careful about the choices we make because our choices have consequences. Let me repeat that again. Our choices have consequences and it can take us away from the purpose that God has for our life. If you read the Bible, we see Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 1. It says, "If you listen to the voice of the Lord your God, He will set you high above all nations." Whereas we read in Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 15, it says, "If you do not listen to the voice of the Lord your God, then all these curses shall come upon you." My people, our every action has a reaction. Esau had a choice not to sell his birthright, but he sold it. David, Solomon, and Samson had a choice not to sin against God, but they did. Whereas we also see Joseph. He had a choice to sleep with his master's wife, but he ran away from her. Ruth had a choice to turn back to Moab, but she followed Naomi and was blessed. In every generation, people have always had the choice whether to fulfill their own pleasures or the purposes that God had for them. Deuteronomy chapter 30 verse 19 to 20 says, "Today I set before you life and death, blessing and curse, therefore choose life." Loving the Lord your God, listening to His voice and cleaving to Him, that means life to you. My dear people, I pray that God may give us the wisdom to make the right choices in our life and that we choose the purpose of God over our pleasures. If you're blessed by today's word, kindly share it with your friends and also subscribe the channel. God bless you.